This is Joy Paris with Network.tv. We're about to sit down and talk with Charles Gitnick, an 11-year-old artist. Charles is making quite a hit in the art world with his special blend of taking guns and art. Sit back and enjoy my conversation with Charles. Talk to me about the piece that's called Shooting Music, and talk to me about that.
So I did this one piece where it's all a white background with a big like AK-47 across it, and I did only black paint, and it looks really good. And me and my dad thought that it looked like music notes on paper, so and it's a gun, so we named it Shooting Music. And yeah,
I like that. We also talked about the fact that once someone buys a piece from you, it's sold, and it's an original. But you also mentioned that you can make another piece, but it will never always be the same.
yeah. If one is sold and someone wants one similar, they commission one and they choose their colors, or if they would just want one the exact same, I'll try and make it similar, but they're all unique. Like, one line isn't going to be in the exact same spot that it was for one piece. So, yeah.
You said you have several techniques. I guess, how did you learn about these techniques? Did you practice? Did you go to art school?
Jackson Pollock is my favorite artist, so I'm kind of using his technique on most of them. But also, other ones I've came up with on my own, like the drip. I just, had that idea, and I thought it might look good, so I just experimented on a piece, and it looked really good. So I just kept making them. And then for the spray, I was painting the tip of a gun, because it can't really stay orange, because they all are orange. So I was painting it black, and I forgot that the paint was still wet. So then I cocked the gun and shot it, and all this black paint sprayed everywhere out of the gun. So I just looked at it for a second, and I'm like, that can be a really cool technique. So after that, I wiped it really quick because it couldn't just stay on the floor. And then I just started making those.
About the guns, they're not real. The replicas. And
We don't use any made-up guns. They're all real guns in the world today, models. But yeah, they're not real. They're just real models.
I mean, it's funny because, they're so intimidating and frightening, but then here's that art that you put on it, and it changes the whole flavor of it. And I really like that message. What is your message to the world and to people out there? What would you like to say to them?
Just that gun violence kind of calms down, that guns shouldn't be sold to just to any random person in the world. And that people shouldn't be hurt because of guns.
That's true. Are we planning to do a gallery show anytime soon?
We are talking to 2 galleries, one in Venice, and one in New York. So we're talking to both.
I mean, I know it's all about guns. As an artist, do you see yourself expanding across the board into other sorts of artwork?
Possibly later. Right now it's really popular and a lot of people like it. We have people coming all the way from super far away, in Orange County, driving all the way to my studio just to buy a couple pieces. So, I mean, it's really popular. I'm probably not going to stop for a while because a lot of people love it.
What's your price point on your pieces?
It depends on the piece. One with an M4, this size would be around $350, but bigger ones are $500, and then smaller Uzi size pieces are $250.
It's exciting. I think we're going to see a lot of you in the art world. The artists better watch out. You're on there. Charles Gitnick is on the move and will just take over the art world. I love that. Can you tell me about the piece that has the green and the white and the black and the red stripes?
Well, this gun looked really, really mean. So we kind of wanted to do dullish colors to show how mean this gun looks, because it does look like a pretty mean gun.
It's pretty impressive, frightening.
We wanted to show that. We wanted to bring that out.
Well, now tell me about being a student. How are your grades at school? How do you maintain your grades and balance your artwork and your career at the same time?
as much art during the school year.
Okay.
But I still find time to do it when I like family nights. I'll make art, and yeah, I just have to work hard.
Now tell me about sports. You like sports? What are the things you like to do?
I like skateboarding. I like flag football. I like swimming. Just like,
So you do normal things like normal boys do. I like that. That's great. So what's your next big plan?
just trying to get into a gallery. That's like our main thing right now.
I don't think you'll have a problem getting into galleries. So before we end our interview, you're a young artist. You started at a young age. So what would you say to young people out there your age that maybe want to do art and put some words of inspiration for them? What would you say to them?
You just need to be unique. You can't copy other people, and you can't take other people's idea. Like, I've never really seen other people doing gun art, like take the actual gun and mount it. So just be like unique and not really take other people's idea. Then people will love it because they've never seen something like that.
I like that. So basically you're telling them to find their own voice and find their own path. Great. Well, Charles, can you tell us where we find you? Do you have a website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole social media?
I have an Instagram, Charles_arts, and then my website is www.charlesarts.com.
Thank you so much for having us today here at the Melrose Trading Post, where we get to see you showcase your pieces here in beautiful, beautiful Los Angeles. Thank you so much.
Thank you.